right, greetings everybody. This is Steve Mancarini, and I'm actually in Dallas, Texas for the weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope everybody's having a good time. I wanted to respond back to the videos that you had placed on the Blackboard site regarding the readings from our first module. And I guess the first thing I want to say is I really appreciated hearing everybody's kind of viewpoints on the readings and their pieces that they took away from the readings that helped them to understand social justice better as we start our journey together. And I also felt like I got to know you and those people in my class a little bit better as well, seeing that I am not a UNCW student and so don't know many of you, and so it's good to get to know some other folks who are also in the class. I guess my first kind of takeaway was the definitions that we all kind of came together with about social justice, and it seemed like there was a commonality amongst many of ours related to either equal opportunity or equal access to opportunities, and I guess I really appreciated that, knowing that we had that similarity related to that, and I really appreciated your reflection on the admissions side of things being one that has actually gives people access to higher education, or whether or not they apply also is another issue that you had also mentioned in your reflection. I guess my further along takeaway on that aspect of it would be related to dismantling systems of oppression, and so all of our definitions seem to talk a little bit about kind of that dismantling systems piece, but not explicitly. And I guess in my reflection, I was thinking about that and relating that back to our readings on the cycle of socialization and cycle of liberation, where our institutions and our cultures are all an aspect of this cycle of oppression. And thinking about education and medicine and law and government in various areas, how we create barriers for folks to have those opportunities and that access. So was just thinking about that and related to our reading, and would encourage us to continue to think about what dismantling systems looks like, not just on individual access or individual opportunities and such. I guess as I was thinking about each of our videos, and I appreciated your reflections on your role in admissions. And one of the things that, as you were talking about what population that you wanted to speak or learn more about, you were thinking about ability as being your kind of status that you were looking to do more with. And you talked a little bit about what opportunities you might look for in that, and I would also suggest talking to a student. You hadn't mentioned talking to a student. I thought that would be a good experience to have, to see what it's really like for that student in a able-bodied world, if you will, of higher education. And Chris, I really appreciated your comment on being a change agent. I feel like we all are change agents in our various arenas, and how we continue to do that. I think that's kind of an important aspect of social justice, is not just this recognizing or knowledge related to oppression, but actually making some changes in the world. So I appreciate your comments on being a change agent and such. And Aisha, I appreciated additionally your comments on your personal experiences with your mother-in-law, with your assistantship, and with the student who had multiple sclerosis, and understanding further and better. I think any time where we are challenged related to our identities, we learn more about ourselves, but also about others and how we can make an impact in the world. So I appreciated all of those reflections. So I'm going to wrap up there, and I hope you all have a great rest of your Memorial Day weekend. Take care.